let's do some sniffing. Hi guys, it's Alex119. How's everyone doing? Good. I hope. Today I'm doing another spotlight video for you. I have so many of these that I want to do. It's very overwhelming. I have so many cool sample sets and brands that I'm trying to discover and want to tell you about. So today I'm doing FLORAIKU. Seriously, if you want to hear people talk about brands that no one talks about, this is the channel for you. Shameless plug there, but you know, someone's got to do it. But anyway, recently a lovely subscriber of mine and customer of my shop, Jim, came in and gave me these lovely samples from FLORAIKU. Thanks, Jim. Very kind of you. I said I would do a video about them and here I am. I have briefly smelled some of these a long time ago, probably 2 years ago. I went on a big sniffing trip with a friend and I smelled these kind of towards the end of the day in Harrods. And at the time they didn't make a lasting impression on me, probably because I had a perfume headache and was kind of over it by then. Anyway, I'm going to sniff them in my own space and try and tell you about them. So, this brand is the offspring of Clara and John Malloy, married couple. They're a couple that are behind Memo Paris, or is it Memo? Memo Paris. The lighting's going to change a lot, I do apologise. It's a very spring day and I have every window open. I need air in my life right now. This is kind of what's prompted me to do this. It's a beautiful spring-like day, so why not smell some Japanese elegance? Anyway, Memo Paris, I've smelled lots of their perfumes. I think they're fantastic. So this is all about haikus, Japanese poetry, elegance. Let me tell you, these are some of the most beautiful perfume names I've ever heard. Currently, my favourite perfume name is Every Storm a Serenade. Some of these guys, though, could take over that. I just hope they smell really good. So, these things ain't cheap. I'm going to start by saying that. They are 255 euros. Wowzers. And they are 50ml bottles. And I think when you buy them, they call it a bento box. And you get the perfume, and then you get also a 10ml refill thing, which I think fits into the lid. There's some kind of puzzle, so you get the perfume, you get the 10ml thing, and then you get a purse spray as well. I think the lid somehow turns into a little travel case thing. Very cool, very Japanese, if you ask me. And the presentation is absolutely beautiful, so I just hope that they live up to that price, because that's a big price to pay for a 50ml perfume. Oh my gosh. So, they divide their perfumes into 3 sections. You have something about flowers. Great spotlight, I'm so vague. Then there's one about tea and spices, and then there's another section called Forbidden Incense, which is the Kodo, Japanese incense ritual, which I would love to witness in real life. I think it's fascinating. I'd love to see that happen, you know. But yeah, I just want to dive in and smell them. They have 17 perfumes in their line. Jim gave me 7. Actually, that's a lie. He gave me 8, but one of them escaped me. Jim, I'm really sorry. It's gone. It was the one that's not labelled. It's somewhere in here. I just don't know where it is. So I've got the other 7 anyway. And I'm just going to smell them. So this is, I guess I've got 7 out of 17. So this is going to be like a semi-skimmed. Guys, we're doing semi-skimmed perfume reviews now for all of you health-conscious people out there. So, the presentation is absolutely beautiful. That's the first thing to note. This one is called Between Two Trees. Their samples are doobie-doobie-doo. What are they even? They look like 1.5 mils to me. So this one says, they've obviously each got a haiku poem, and it says, "The owl is watching, twilight, between two trees." This is grapefruit oil, vetiver, and mate. I should know what that is, mate. It's a type of tea, right? So this is obviously one of the tea ones. Gorgeous. Look at this lovely watercolour kind of artwork. I'll put the bottles in the video anyway. For now, I just want to spray them. Let's just do it. Between two trees. Oh, please let them be good. Oh, that really wafted quite significantly right there. I think I caught a bit of the wind at the same time. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. So I'm expecting this kind of smell. I'm expecting sophisticated elegance. Oh, they also say that their perfumes are at least 50% natural, all of their blends. That's good. So, I mean, of course, you have to have synthetics in perfume to bulk them out and make them behave in certain ways, but naturals are good. It's elegant, this one. It feels like a very crisp, this one's very clean. It's a crisp vetiver smell. It's a tiny bit masculine, I'm not going to lie. It feels a little bit fougere-y. Citrusy, woody, clean. It's kind of a masculine citrus blend. That one isn't super astounding right now, but I should get my phone so I can look up more of the notes. I'll be right back. FLORAIKU. A little mashup of words of flower and haiku. Kind of nice. Let me just have a quick look at some bits here while I'm... That's pretty much it. They only list 3 notes. I mean, they're really going for Japanese simplicity here, so... It smells like exactly how it sounds. Tea, citrus, and vetiver, so... It's a citrusy, woody thing. Nothing too spectacular, so I'm going to move on to the next one and see what happens. This one is called... Oh, this name. My Love Has the Colour of Night. Mystical. This one says, my love has the colour of night, a firefly in the swimming pool's light. This one is patchouli, vetiver, and gaiac wood, so this is going to be an extremely woody perfume because all 3 of those notes are woody. Let's see what happens. Oh, okay. These, I mean, for the feeling I've got from the first 2, these are not very complex. This is a little bit kind of tree sap, tree bark sort of smell. Very heavy on the patchouli. The feeling I'm getting smelling these 2 is they're clean, crisp kind of lines, if you want to say that. They're kind of just, they deliver what they say they are. So these aren't overly complex. I don't feel like they're gonna maybe develop. It feels like they're just linear. And I guess that's the theme of them. But for now, 255 euros. I'm not sure about that. I'm going to move on from this one. It's slightly spicy. A touch smoky. I mean, gaiac wood is it's very dry and smoky. Sometimes caramel-like wood. But in here, this is a bit pine foresty, tree sap, touch smoky wood. And it's not really anything to write home about, but we'll see. I hope it's gonna continue on. This one is called First Dream of the Year. Ah, how nice. First Dream of the Year. First Wish. The Milky Way above. It's so funny, isn't it? So this one is grapefruit, orange blossom, and iris concrete absolute. Just know this, every time a perfume list or perfumer says iris, it's never iris, it's the root, it's orris. They just say it to conjure that image of the flower. Oh, this is really nice. This is an orange blossom. Very simple again. This smells like it's like an almost crystalline, clean orange blossom, slightly green. I don't really smell iris at all. This is basically about it smells like orange blossom oil to me, so very simple again. I love the artwork of this one. It's got fireworks and stuff like that. Enigmatic flowers, each petal is a disguise. It smells like orange blossom. It's a pretty orange blossom, I'll give it that, but it's orange blossom. Okay, next. So this one is simply called AO, or OW. Ow. Ooh, ouch. This one says AO indigo, fig incense, sapphires turn green. It's mandarin oil, fig accord, and myrrh. Ooh, fig and myrrh. That sounds like it might be quite interesting. Let's see. The overall feel of them is nice, but I really am already leaning towards the fact that these things are very overpriced. I think the bottle plays a big part. They're not super good. I'm just going to say that right now. I hate to be mean, but I have to give you guys an honest review. So, yeah, I can smell fig. That green, almost slightly tart, almost bitter green smell. It's really nice. It's not anything unusual for me. It's, if you've smelled fig in a perfume before, that's what this smells like. I don't smell myrrh, and I don't smell mandarin. It feels a little bit like the second note that they mention is the main note, and there's not really much else around them, unfortunately. This has got the packaging again, and I know I keep saying it, the packaging's really gorgeous. I mean, if you're into shiny, pretty things, and I've seen them in person, they look really beautiful. They're displayed very nicely. The lady that worked there was really cool and knowledgeable, but it smells like fig, guys. It smells like fig. Oh my gosh, I really hope one of these comes through soon. Okay, one umbrella for two. This one I am a little bit familiar with. Lovely Claire from Smurfy Girly channel. We went to an event, and she had this one with her, and we smelled it in a bar after many wines. This one says, "Our eyes raised to the sky, no rain, one umbrella for two." Beautiful name, love it. This is Blackcurrant Absolute, Genmaicha Tea, and Cedarwood. Now, this one is different from what I just said. This doesn't have tea as the main note. This smells like rhubarb. This smells like whatever that rhubarb molecule is that they put in perfumes nowadays. It smells like that. It's a bit woody. It's a tiny bit dry. I can feel something that feels like tea in here, but mainly it's fruity, but it isn't blackcurrant. Maybe Blackcurrant Absolute smells like rhubarb. I don't know. I know what blackcurrant smells like though in my brain. It's slightly, a tiny bit, how to describe it? It's a little bit biscuity, like a bit biscuit-like. Like there's something that feels like oat in it. I guess it's the tea or something, I don't know, but to me it smells like rhubarb and a little bit biscuit. And it's very light. It's kind of elegant, but it's okay. This one's okay. Alright, we've got two left. The last one's going to have to go on my skin because I've only got one blotter left. So this one's called In the Rain. Green Water Lily, In the Rain, opens up to spring. So this one's bergamot, cedar, and woody musk. That does not sound exciting to me. Bergamot's in 80% of perfumes. Cedarwood is in 80% of perfumes. Musk is in a lot of perfumes. So it's kind of going a little bit downhill for me. I'm not really expecting anything from this. No. It smells like pencils and bergamot. This is almost like a barely finished perfume. I feel really bad for saying that, but guys, I smell a lot of perfumes and I had higher hopes for this. I remember smelling a patchouli one in Harrods, which I thought was cool at the time, and a couple of others, but no wonder they didn't leave a lasting impression on me, because right now it's the same. It smells like cedarwood and bergamot. That's what it smells like. So there's one left, and I'm going to put it on my skin because it's the only thing I can do. This one is called Sleeping on the Roof. Sleeping on the Roof, warm wind, shadows blown away. This is Lily of the Valley, Orange Blossom, and Amber Musk. So, let's see what this one's saying. Oh gosh, okay. Maybe I unintentionally saved the best till last. This is the best one so far. This one's got something about it. This is very, very pretty, this one. Super floral, clean, powdery. I can smell multiple things happening. This is really gorgeous. Oh gosh, okay, there is hope for this brand for me. But 1 out of 7 is not good. So, this is a really gorgeous, powdery orange blossom. Really clean, it's super elegant, super feminine. This feels like it's one of those, in the 80s you had these bath cube things that were made out of like a powder. It smells like that. This is beautiful. This is absolutely stunning. I will say that for this one. Is it £255 though, or euros? No, it's not. Definitely favourite. Definitely excited that this one exists. Sleeping on the Roof is really, really lovely. The artwork's lovely. I mean, the artwork's lovely for all of them, but this is the only one that's really stood out as being something. I'm going to go back over them quickly. So, Between Two Trees. Kind of masculine, generic. First Dream of the Year. Oh no, First Dream of the Year is this one. It's a very simple orange blossom still. It's very faint. This one's My Love Has the Colour of Night. This is a patchouli with a touch of vetiver. One umbrella for two. Rhubarb. Sleeping on the Roof. No, In the Rain. This one I think is the most disappointing of all of them. Who would pay €255 for a perfume that smells like cedarwood? That one is a shocker, really. And then Sleeping on the Roof. Really beautiful, super fit this day, this beautiful spring day. To sum up, I'm going to keep the summary simple. I'm disappointed with these perfumes. I think what you're paying for is the packaging. You're paying for gorgeous packaging that's a little bit, you know, it's got a gimmick, the lid turns into a thing and all of that, but the perfumes are really, really overpriced. So I would definitely say sample them first before you go out and spend all your money on them. Love the idea, concept is stunning. I guess if you think about it, it's meant to be about Japanese simplicity. It's all about elegance and poetry and just refined details and things like that. But when it comes to it being a perfume, for me there needs to be more about it than just what is here. So yeah, I'm just going to leave it there. However, Sleeping on the Roof is beautiful. That's the best one of them all. So I want to maybe try a few others, but I probably won't. So I'm going to leave it there. I don't like to say bad things about perfumes, but I'm a reviewer. I have to be honest. So yeah, try them and see what you think. Like, if anyone's tried them, let me know. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. Don't want to offend anyone, but these are not too great. Not for that price. That is the thing. If they were priced maybe a bit lower, then it might be acceptable, but £255 for essentially 60 mils of perfume is way beyond my reach anyway. So anyway guys, I'm going to enjoy the rest of my day. I'm out from Mono, trying to make the world smell better, one video at a time. I'll see you guys soon for another video. Goodbye.